The Green Bay Packers traded Devante Adams last offseason and are reportedly planning on trading Aaron Rodgers this offseason as well. However, Rodgers stated in a recent episode of the Pat Mcafee show that he is uncertain about continuing his 18-year NFL career and plans to go through a process of full darkness treatment. This involves locking himself in a room with no light and spending 4 to 5 days reflecting and thinking about his future in the NFL. Based on this, it is likely that Rodgers will continue his career, although there are speculations that he might end up going to the Jets. But it's well known that Aaron Rodgers did not perform at the same level in the 2022 season as he did in the 2020 and the 2021 season, in which he won the Most Valuable Player award. He was picked off 12 times this season, with his highest being 13 interceptions in a single season, and had over 3,600 yards with 26 touchdowns this season. But I think the trouble is bigger than Aaron Rodgers. Not having a top guy like Devante Adams, who was traded to the Raiders, can certainly have a significant impact on a quarterback's performance. A player like Adams brings not only a talent and skill to the field, but also level of chemistry. And I truly believe Green Bay needs to move on from Aaron Rodgers and try to find their next franchise quarterback, and possibly backup quarterback Jordan Love, who was drafted by Green Bay in the 2020 NFL Draft, with young wide receivers like rookie Christian Watson, who did have a slow start to the season but did end up scoring 7 touchdowns with 611 yards. I truly believe he can be a top guy, and as well as Allen Lazard. He had his best career season with 788 yards and 6 touchdowns. The other rookie, Romeo Doubs, finished strong as well with over 400 yards but only 3 touchdowns. And we can't forget veteran Randall Cobb, who has been with the Packers for 10 seasons but did spend the 2020 season with the Texans and the 2021 season with the Cowboys. But the big trouble is going to be at the quarterback's position. Green Bay opened up the season with a loss to the Vikings, and the Packers only scored once that week. But then Green Bay went on a 3-game winning streak, and when you thought things was going very well, they lost their next 5 after week 4. And the issue was due to players being injured and receivers dropping balls. In week 10, they beat the Cowboys in overtime, in which I thought Green Bay was going to turn their season around, but they lost their next 2 against Tennessee 27-17 and Philadelphia 40-33. However, they went on to win their next 4 games and were still in the hunt for a wild card spot, but they lost their next game to the Lions 20-16, meaning their season was over. But I think we all have to agree that Green Bay needs to figure out the quarterback situation, and I truly believe it's time to move on from Aaron Rodgers and start young quarterback Jordan Love, especially with all the young receivers around him. He's going to build chemistry with them, and Matt LaFleur being a head coach and one of my favorite. We also can't forget Green Bay's defense. They're one of the top, and it was shown this season as well. But I believe the right decision will be made, or else the Packers can be very bad. But the Green Bay Packers are in serious trouble for now. My neck, wrist, and my arm. Bitch, we some stars, pull up in foreign cars.